So this is a little story of, well, it's not a story, but it's my memories of Bonfire night in the 1950s when we lived in Halsyke, which is near Burnley. We lived at the top house on Parker Street. It was, as the name suggests, an end terrace, and we lived there for most of our childhood. Coming up to Bonfire night, Helen and I and some other little friends would go round our street to the back doors of the houses with candles in jam jars and singing, "Remember, remember the 5th of November, it's gunpowder plot and not to be forgot. Put your hand in your pocket and pull out a penny." I think those were the words. I've really forgotten the rest of it. The object was to collect money to buy fireworks from Starkeys, the newsagents. We used to make a guy as well and sit it on the main road, pavement, also to collect money for fireworks. Then, of course, it got burnt on the big night. Also in the run-up, starting around October, was wood collecting. The gang had to scour the local area for bits of discarded wood, old fencing that might have dropped off the fence, so to speak, wooden boxes, planks of old skirting boards. I can't really remember where we got the wood. There was a boy on the next street called Tony Speak who had a homemade trolley, and we used to pile the wood on that. We had to put guards on the wood pile to stop the cockroach lot from coming and pinching our wood. They had their fire on the spare land at the back of the commercial inn. I can remember whacking Stephen Holgate with a long piece of floorboarding when he came to try it on once. The bonfire was at the top of the street against Briercliffe Working Men's Club yard wall, on our side of the wall, not their side, on a bit of spare ground which was just big enough for the bonfire. Our bathroom window faced onto the fire, and when I went up to the toilet, I used to feel the glass to see how hot it was. I was afraid it would shatter some years, especially the year when my dad got a wagon load of old wooden beams from a mill that they were pulling down in Lane Bottom. That was the biggest fire ever. People didn't have a lot of fireworks. You could buy a box of standard fireworks from Starkeys, and it was like a mixture of different loud ones around, you know, crackers and fizzes. There were Catherine wheels, which never seemed to go round, sparklers, rockets that were shot from milk bottles, something called a Mount Vesuvius, which was like a volcano, and Roman candles and snowstorms, and I used to love snowstorms. There was also one that fired up balls of coloured fire into the air after it fizzed. It fizzed for a bit, and then right at the end it popped up with these 3 red, yellow, blue balls, and that just flew into the air. They didn't bang or anything, which was what we liked. We didn't like them banging. There were bangers and zigzag fireworks called jumping crackers, which we didn't like, of course. All the boys liked bangers and zigzag fireworks because